I knew exactly what love looked like. In 7th grade,
even though I hadn't met Love yet, if Love had wandered into my homeroom, I would have recognized him at first glance. Love wore a hemp necklace.
I would have recognized her at first glance. Love wore a tight French braid.
Love played acoustic guitar and knew all my favorite Beatles songs.
Love wasn't afraid to ride the bus with me, and I knew
I just must be searching the wrong classrooms.
Just must be checking the wrong hallways. She was there, I was sure of it.
If only I could find him.
But when Love finally showed up, she had a bowl cut.
He wore the same clothes every day for a week.
Love hated the bus.
Love didn't know anything about the Beatles.
Instead, every time I tried to kiss Love, our teeth got in the way.
Love became the reason I had lied to my parents.
I'm going to Ben's house.
Love had terrible rhythm on the dance floor, but made sure we never missed a slow song.
Love waited by the phone because she knew if her father picked up, it would be, hello? Hello? I guess they hung up. And Love grew.
Stretched like a trampoline.
Love changed.
Love disappeared. Slowly, like baby teeth. Losing parts of me I thought I needed.
Love vanished like an amateur magician. Everyone could see the trap door but me.
Like a flat tire, there were other places I had planned on going,
but my plans didn't matter.
Love stayed away for years. And when Love finally reappeared, I barely recognized him.
Love smelled different now, had darker eyes.
A broader back. Love came with freckles I didn't recognize.
New birthmarks, a softer voice.
Now there were new sleeping patterns.
New favorite books.
Love had songs that reminded him of someone else.
Songs Love didn't like to listen to. So did I. But we found a park bench that fit us perfectly.
And we found jokes that make us laugh.
And now Love makes me fresh, homemade chocolate chip cookies.
But Love will probably finish most of them for a midnight snack.
Love looks great in lingerie, but still likes to wear her retainer.
Love is a terrible driver, but a great navigator.
Love knows where she's going. It just might take her 2 hours longer than she planned.
Love is messier now.
Not as simple.
Love used the word boobs in front of my parents.
Love chews too loud.
Love leaves the cap off the toothpaste.
Love uses smiley faces in her text messages.
And turns out,
Love shits.
But Love also cries. And Love will tell you, you are beautiful.
And mean it.
Over and over again.
You are beautiful.
When you first wake up.
You are beautiful.
When you've just been crying.
You are beautiful.
When you don't want to hear it.
You are beautiful.
When you don't believe it.
You are beautiful.
When nobody else will tell you.
You are beautiful.
Love still thinks. You are beautiful.
But love is not perfect and will sometimes forget
when you need to hear it most.
You are beautiful.
Do not forget this.
Love is not who you were expecting. Love is not what you can predict.
Maybe Love is in New York City already asleep. You are in California, Australia, wide awake. Maybe Love is always in the wrong time zone. Maybe
Love is not ready for you. Maybe you are not ready for Love. Maybe
Love just isn't the marrying type. Maybe
next time you see Love is 20 years after the divorce. Love looks older now, but just as beautiful as you remember. Maybe
Love is only there for a month. Maybe
Love is there for every firework, every birthday party, every hospital visit. Maybe
Love stays. Maybe
Love can't. Maybe Love shouldn't. Love arrives exactly when Love is supposed to. And Love leaves exactly when Love must.
When Love arrives, say,
welcome, make yourself comfortable. If Love leaves, ask her to leave the door open behind her.
Turn off the music. Listen to the quiet.
Thank you for stopping by.
Another drama teacher says, in this scene, as in all scenes, your character's objective cannot be simply to want to leave. Otherwise, you would. So, in the first stanza, I think about suicide, or maybe the idea of death. But let's not say me, let's say the speaker, so my mother can continue to listen and not stop to cry, or think about bearing another child, or wonder how she'll retrieve my body from Kentucky. Probably a megabus. So in the first stanza, the speaker thinks about killing themselves. Here, the phrase to leave means to die. Here I play a Scottish prince who flees the scene of his father's murder and never returns, because I imagine he's opened up a brewery in Ireland with a bathhouse in the basement. In Act 5, I play another man who does not speak, and my friends working crew scrub blood from the stage between shows. In the second stanza, the speaker dissociates. The speaker is always asking for a friend, or maybe just asking for a friend, always trying to make a living pretending to be someone else. So the speaker is an actor, right? And they're rehearsing this play. Spoiler alert, it's Macbeth. Spoiler alert, like, everyone dies. So, everyone dies, right? What's that phrase? Don't take your work home with you. Another drama teacher says, your first instinct is boring, which I must take to mean if I would choose fight, I should instead choose to lipstick, to disco, to unhinge, to swallow whole, to fuck, to masturbate to something new. And if I would choose flight, I should instead choose to teleport, to camouflage, to evaporate, to drop my voice and broaden my shoulders and wear straight-cut blue jeans. Don't rely on your first choice. What's the eighth choice? No one wants to watch a death that hasn't been choreographed. And in the third stanza, we've got a series of action verbs, or a list of things that you can't do if you are depressed. Or dead. I mean, the speaker doesn't need to complete the two, but you asked. So, action verbs, right? It's this dumb thing that actors do, because you gotta make a bold choice. So, that's the question. Fight or flight. Or stand there and let the megabus hit you. And another pair of kind eyes asks if I have thought of leaving, and I wonder if I will always be someone living who is asked about their final exit. The fourth stanza, someone asks the speaker, so just how sad are you really? And this is kind of a placeholder for every time someone suggests free therapy, thinking free therapy is actually free, as if speaking the truth out loud doesn't cost you anything. In our production, it is decided that the women and children will be murdered off stage. And so we are spared from having to fall back on our first instinct, to turn away. And in the fifth stanza, the speaker feels selfish. Every night they watch a country drag its last breath across a valley of asphalt on loop, and then dare cry for themselves. But it's whatever. Today I put on lipstick that a friend from Minneapolis sent me. I ate waffles. I did 2 loads of laundry and I danced around my bedroom, and fuck if that isn't a shit ton of action verbs. So yes, it is a poem about depression, but it's still a poem. In most poems, the line break indicates a breath. So you have to hear it. How in every stanza, I am breathing. How in every line, I am still alive.
Hey, my papa says, when God spoke us into existence, he slurred and forgot his words. He meant to say bright, but he said bone, and here we are with such darkness in us. He meant to say crown, but it came out chemo, and oh Lord, we hate our hair. He said want instead of wind, and now we point to ourselves and say I. And point to this body, this luggage. Hey, if you say Bloody Mary into the mirror 5 times fast, your little sister will appear before you and talk, yeah, huh? Yeah, I did it. She said, no, boo-boo, this ain't blood, it's cooking oil. Heaven tastes like eggs, I am bloated on it. I, like you, have unhinged my jaw to take in all of this feeling. But you are not what you eat. You are not your sadness. That's your body talking. Your body talks like Papa says, me, I got the pares, mon schra, I got the paw. It's a Cajun family dish, this grogginess, this tired of living. Sad is a lie your stupid body tells you, so take off your body. Stuff it down the sink. Clog the toilet with your dumb bones. When the plate of this world has been licked clean and you are sleepy sick, repeat this recipe. Hey, if you say grandpa 5 times fast, your veins will fill with bayou and you'll die. Leap out your own goddamn body like catfish. Hey, if you say grandma 5 times fast, you'll wake up like a baby snake and bite your way out of your own body. Hey, if you say Texas 5 times fast, sure enough, your eyes will become eggs. Everything will look cracking and born at the same bloody time. Hey, if you say summertime once under your breath, your dead best friend will appear in the hallway. You won't know why he's yelling. Hey, if you say I love you to a girl ever again on cue, your parents will walk out of the closet like fog, like hot breath, and sit on the bed with y'all. They won't actually be there, but will fall on you anyways, like a quilt with their whole mouth. Hey, if you say Mike, you'll leave the world. If you say Alice or Christian, you'll leave the world. If you say Happy 4th of July, Houston, or anything at all, you will eventually die, so why not say everything? Hey, if some sad God spoke you into that sad body, no, you can speak yourself out of it. Yaha, watch, creosote, mouthwash, boudin bill, bourrée bill. Oh, lovely rain, oh, chocolate-covered strawberries, oh, chocolate-covered heart, oh, chocolate-hearted Christ and rifle kisser. How loud our sweet shells do crack in lily butterfly knife, wife, casino, mom, and dad. I've got words in my cheeks like cotton. I do the Genesis dance, snakes and all. Abracadabra, I create as I speak. I utter everything. I utter myself into the world. My mouth is an airboat and God is the air. I dive into your bayou, O Lord, O Zion. I swim in you and forget that long weekend I watched my Momo die. At the mouth of the river, I recall when my grandpa played my blue guitar for 3 whole days until he fell out his body. Maryam, watch, I'm gonna kill my body and live in that blue guitar instead and shine and shed my skin and sing all the right words. For once, I will know all the right words. Hey, if some God spoke us into existence, then my grandpa did the same thing to God with that guitar. God was asleep, but Papa woke him up, saw him in himself in that mirror and hooked God with the guitar neck and yanked him out by the cheek like a catfish that was goddamn sick of the water and living.